How's it going, everyone? Shifty here, and I'm back with my weekly vendor reset video. Last week there were several disappointing rolls, but this week is much better, especially for hunters. Now, the armor rolls that vendors sell are never the best rolls. However, sometimes they have good stat distributions that could be useful for new players. In some instances, the armor may be the perfect piece to round out a build. If your goal is to get the best armor possible, you'll need to invest time into raids, dungeons, or other endgame activities. If you're new to the game, this is a good place to start. Before I get into it, if you end up enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright, as always, I'm going to show you most of the rolls in the background footage, and while that's happening, I'll go over a few specific pieces that stood out to me. Let's start with warlocks. This week, Devrim Kay is selling leg armor with 26 strength and 18 resilience. Now, this piece is lacking in some of the most important stats, but if you're looking to make a melee focused warlock build, this could be good for you. Next up, Zavala has a helmet with 20 resilience and 18 intellect. Resilience isn't as important to warlocks as it is to titans, but in PvP it does help avoid being defeated by 1 crit and 2 body from 120 RPM hand cannons. It also helps reduce the damage taken when breaking out of stasis. Intellect, on the other hand, is the most valuable stat to get on armor because it has the highest energy cost to slot a plus 10 mod. Titans are up next. I have to be honest, you don't have the greatest selection this week. Shaxx has gauntlets with 24 discipline and 12 mobility. The only standout stat here is the discipline. If it's better than what you have and you like to throw grenades, then go ahead and pick this up. Then the drifter has chest armor with 20 intellect and 13 mobility. This is similar to the last piece, but geared more towards guardians who like their supers. Overall, it's not the greatest, but it is among the best that titans have available this week. Hunters, on the other hand, have a decent selection. Zavala is selling a helmet with 16 recovery, 18 discipline, and 13 mobility. Recovery is important for all 3 classes as it's tied to healing. Discipline decreases your grenade cooldown, and for hunters, mobility reduces dodge cooldown. This is definitely a solid piece for new hunters. Zavala is also selling leg armor with 26 strength and 12 recovery. There isn't much to say here. This could be good for a melee focused build, especially with omnioculus and bottom tree night stalker. Lastly, the drifter is selling a helmet with 21 mobility, 15 discipline, and 14 intellect. With solid mobility, discipline, and intellect stats, this is another great piece for new hunters. Anyway, that's it for this week's vendor roll video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.